group. Let's see. Tommy G inside a hate group, the Black Israelites.
We want no cowards in our camp, Only man prepared to die.
Dick! You UPK, right? Yeah, UPK.
This world thinks that we're a cult and that we're crazy and that we're criminals simply because we teach what Jesus Christ taught 2,000 years ago.
In 2024, with access to the internet, if you hate another group because of the color of their skin...
Girl, what the hell you doing right here? The hell you doing up in here, man? Bro, Reed, do you see what them people were saying up on my chat, bro? These niggas are talking crazy. Look at what they were saying, bro. These guys are crazy.
You're a fool.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I want 100, let's go! Above your head! I Majib Shabbat! I Majib!
This brother has a shirt, this is IFCPK, and that's called Real Nigga University.
How come we're missing out on the push-ups? Don't you want
Screenshot.
to get drafted?
Yeah, get down and get some push-ups. Yeah. See, I just told a white man what to do. Whoa. Down.
Nigga, I just told you what to do, little nigga. Listen.
These are the Black Israelites, and they've been designated as a hate group. They hate a lot of different types of people, but they reserve their highest level of hatred for gay people and white people. They believe that Jewish people are imposters and that they, the Black Israelites, are the true descendants of Israel and thereby the chosen people of God. Furthermore, they believe that when Black Jesus comes back for the rapture, that they will take over the earth and enslave the Caucasians and Asians. Now, they call themselves the Black Israelites, but probably because recruiting numbers were awfully low, they began to include Latinos and Native Americans under their umbrella. To better understand how these guys think and operate, I thought it would be a good idea to send the whitest guy in my crew, Keegan, to spend 3 days with them in Harlem, New York. What you will see in today's episode will be a combination of me personally meeting this faction of the Black Israelites and fly-in-the-wall footage from Keegan after he embedded with them a couple weeks previously. I'm genuinely perplexed on how people can hate each other in 2024, especially with things like internet access and most of us being able to learn from the
Tommy G, shut your ass up, you fucking white boy.
ugly parts of human history. So let's unravel this mystery together and buckle up.
That niggas told me I don't know how people can hate each other. Come on, bro. Don't do that, though. Like, you making it sound crazy. You talking about some bullshit. This nigga talking about, I don't know how people could hate each other. Nigga, come on now. Let's not do it like that. Come on, Chad, let's get back into it. I just have to finish some shit up.
Because this episode gets intense and confrontational.
The white man has gotten so good at just saying stuff and people believe it that he just says shit like, and everybody like.
The so-called white man decides to be rich. What will the white man do to be rich? Anything.
I'm about the kingdom of
I think a lot of motherfuckers will do a lot of things to be rich.
heaven, where black people rule instead of white. And we get to do all the wonderful things that white people did to us, we get to do it to them.
I tell the black man, you the greatest man that ever walked.
But you know what I say about that? I don't really have, I don't know, man. Because that's, they definitely, nigga, come on. I mean, nigga, we know. So, it's just like, bro, should be fucked, man. But you know, when you say shit like that, you labeled as the hate. When you was the one that was really being hated, like, that ass.
Off the face of the earth. And God loved you more than he loved the white man. God hate the white man because of what he did to you.
There is a lot of nonsense going on in the outside world. Your inner mind is your sanctuary.
Oh my God, no ads.
Field of peace. world.
Come
And
on, Tommy G.
you just
Come on, Tommy G.
Go to buyraycon.com.
Come on, Tommy G. Come on, Tommy G, man. Why he got this?
Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
morning. How are you, brother?
How are we, bro?
Tommy.
Tommy
Yes.
C, or Tommy Cooper?
Tommy G.
Tommy
Yes.
G, I'm sorry, Tommy G.
Captain
Tommy Cooper might be
13K?
nice. We should probably go for that.
So Keegan's not coming today.
Keegan's parking.
He's parked,
I
okay.
can hardly park in New York. It's
Yeah, I
hard
know,
for
I
me.
know it's hard to park.
Where's Keegan?
Keegan, he's parking.
Okay, how are you?
Tommy.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you.
Don't disrupt what's currently happening, all right?
All right. Well, I was invited. Yeah.
He's a brother.
Damn, yeah, come on, man. I was invited here, brother, man.
Came out of the world. These brothers going through a process where you're purging the old man out of you to become the new man that you want to be. And that does not happen without pain.
Apparently, they've been here since 6 a.m. I admire discipline. I admire dedication.
6 a.m.
And I admire people that are willing to wake up early and get after it.
This is the first day of Hebrew Academy for the year 2025. This is to help get brothers prepared to strengthen themselves physically, but also to keep them motivated to continue.
Hustle up. Let's get back. Come on.
Now that's good. Like, you feel me? Get these ladies, get the motherfuckers who be in the house, outside. Get your ass up. Work out, nigga.
What's up, brother? Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are
you
ya?
doing? I'm alright, yourself?
First, I gotta say, your
Then-
fashion, man, is unbelievably on point right now.
Thank you, I appreciate
Can you
it.
describe what you got going on?
Oh, okay. I'm
He
gonna give
got
you
the
this video.
fringes
video.
on. He got the fringes on.
That way we don't whip your ass in.
Yeah, I was actually seeing if I could join.
No, you can't join.
Why is that?
Cause you're not the race that we're allowed to join with.
What race you gotta be?
You got to be one of the 12 tribes of Israel. In North Central
Judah, American blacks, Benjamin. What the fuck? Nigga, I could read. Benjamin, West Indian blacks, Levi, Haitians, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Mahash, Cubans, Simon, Dominicans, Zebulon, Guatemala to Panama, Mayans, Cad, American Indians, Roboon. Bro, I am butchering these names. I'm sorry. I mean no disrespect. The Samoan the Seminole Indians, Asher, Colombia to Uruguay, Mexican, Argentina.
in South America, they're primarily blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So if your father's like of Negroid descent, Native Indian descent, Dominican, or something like that, then you could join in. But if he's not one of them, you can't join in.
What percent do I gotta have?
Your daddy just got to be there. It's no percent. Even Jewish people say that you're Jewish according to your mother, but the Bible says it's according to your father. So like for us, Bob Marley is a white man.
Can you break that down for me?
Because if you ever look up Bob Marley's father, Bob Marley looks like his father in blackface. Because
So
Bob
my
Marley's father
mom
is white.
could be a beautiful black queen, but if my dad's white, I'm out.
That's right.
I'm gonna need your help reading one of these words, but can you say what that shirt says?
This brother has a shirt. This is ISCPK, and that's called.
Tommy G is fucking funny, bro. Real Nigga University. We definitely shouldn't be using that name if you try to teach. Real nigga.
Real Nigga University.
Nice
Now-
to meet you. I'm Tommy.
How you doing?
How are
No
you?
problem. Now, a lot of people, of course, the word nigga has always been a derogatory term for black people in America. But this is also an identifying marker for who the children of Israel are in the Bible. When you go to book of Acts 13, verse 1, they call Barnabas Niger, which is where nigga comes from.
How long did it take for you to acquire your real
Real nigga.
status?
You can answer.
Oh, come on, man. Tommy G, you in front of people who don't even want to be around you right now, nigga. Be cool. Be safe, nigga. But they whoop your ass out there.
Me? It took me 90 days.
And what kind of training or certification did you undergo in your quest to become a real
Nigga.
I attend class for 90 days, and then that's when I'm born again.
And what made you say, I want to become a real?
Nigga.
It was nothing out there for me to navigate to become and understand who I was and who I am. I looked at the word nigga as a negative term until I found out that it was an identity marker. You know, it's a shocker when you wake up and you find out that you're the descendants of Moses.
Was Moses a real
nigga? Hell yeah.
Was Jesus Christ?
I don't know. I need to read the Bible. Like, I need to really read the Bible and just, you know, because it's just so many different interpretations and, you know, beliefs. But, you know, I just really want to read it for myself one good time, read it, and see what I get from it.
Christ a real?
The realest nigga.
Was Malcolm X a real?
No.
A real?
No. Malcolm X had a good spirit for brother. Hey, can I get my coffee?
Let's go, turn it up. You're moving too slow.
Malcolm X was
Hold on. Can I say something? Well, I was expecting your coffee to come straight black. And right now, that coffee has got some Caucasian mixed into it, brother.
This is a vintage.
This is allowed in this school and the real
nigga university.
Come on,
yeah,
Tommy.
we drink coffee.
But listen, the thing about this is, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't understand inside a hate group. He said, boy, nigga, we in this hate group right now, and shit finna get treacherous. And I just don't understand. And I just don't understand why Tommy's here. Well, obviously I know why he's here. I just don't
This is
understand.
oatmeal shaken espresso, vanilla cinnamon foam.
Was vanilla?
Yeah,
Are you
cinnamon
appropriating
cold
my
foam.
culture right now?
Oh my God. Come on. But you really, Tommy, I feel like Tommy, I fuck with Tommy, all right? I mess with Tommy. I watch Tommy. Right here, it's like he playing, bruh. Like you playing, bruh. Like you playing right now, bruh.
Nah, but coffee can't integrate. The reason why I said Malcolm is not a real one is because Malcolm was trying to join us to the Arabs religion. Malcolm had the right spirit of brotherhood, but the wrong religion. So he was leading us to Islam. It's like Martin Luther King leading us to Christianity. So we don't like either one of them. Neither one of them are real niggas.
Wait, Martin Luther King?
You love Martin, don't you?
I think he was a good man.
Beautiful day in New York. You know, the sun's out. Lots of people zipping around.
This is a special occasion.
Go ahead.
Martin Luther King. All false apostles that have deceived many. You understand? They deceived so many people that you would think they actually were sent by God. Because so many people believed them. It's a sea of people that believe that Martin Luther King was truly a man of God. And if you are not careful, you will get caught up in that wave. And the march he had was so magnificent. And the statues of him, and he's on TV every day, they transform themselves into the disciples of Christ, but they're not.
I'm about anyone that wants to unite the people. So that's why I like Malcolm X. If you
enslave us to y'all, right?
No. Let me reverse Uno card. You want to enslave us, right?
No.
You don't want white slaves?
This world thinks that we're a cult and that we're crazy and that we're criminals simply because we teach what Jesus Christ taught 2,000 years ago. Nothing else.
I want to see sets of 25. Y'all understand?
Buff-ass dude, bro.
Do y'all understand? You can't hear me out? I want to hear you. You understand? Sit-ups. Sit-ups. Sets of 25. Begin. Move. Let's go.
Sets of 25? I'm hurting.
Let's go. Let's go, sir.
I'm embarrassed by this entire thing.
Colonel Khan, sir.
Man and General Yohana had to be here.
My thing is, bro, don't talk to me with these fucking double necks, nigga. You big as shit. You chunky as shit, boy. You chunky as hell.
And see these family men. These are family men. These are good husbands and daddies. Wasting their weekend with my cult. They will never be accepted into my cult ever.
Come on, one time.
Wasting the weekend.
We train brothers to be physically fit, mentally fit, and spiritually fit.
What's the brand of martial arts we're learning right now?
Yad Karab, hand combat. Yad means hand, Karab means combat. Instructor, the brother in the middle with the stick hanging on his side, that's Captain Akai.
Does he ever whack people with the stick?
If he has to defend himself.
But not like he doesn't, like, if you do a wrong like karate chop, he doesn't.
Commander Johanna as like my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And he's done so many things. And he's the one that has led my quote-unquote father, which would be Captain Tazariak. I look at Cap as my father. Like you know, if I were to disappoint Cap, right, I feel pain. Like I never.
I mean, I don't know. That seems. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Nigga, you ain't my daddy though.
I felt disappointment or being ashamed of doing something with my mom or my stepfather, but you know, growing up trying to shape myself into the person I am right now is because of Cap, and he learned from Commander Johanna. So you know, I look at Captain Tazariak as my father and Commander Johanna as my grandfather.
And also too, I have my
Well, I feel like I just broke through.
You ain't break through shit, man. You just filming. You just a white guy filming.
How come we're missing out on the push-ups? Don't you want to get drafted?
Yeah, get down and get some push-ups. See, I just told a white man what to do. Whoa. Down.
Now
you should take a picture. My slave. Get in.
Oh my Lord. That is crazy. Bro, but that's crazy. But they really had niggas like that though.
Listen.
I'm not doing what Master says.
That's not funny, bro.
In the kingdom, when it says I'm not doing what Master says, that's what happened.
So you believe white people are destined to be slaves?
Facts. That's what God said. He that leadeth in the captivity shall go in
He that leadeth in... All right, let me...
captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
I've never put anyone in captivity.
Shut the fuck up, Tommy J. You know what he's saying.
I've never enslaved
But
anyone.
your ancestors is
No,
why
actually
you
they
benefit.
didn't. Actually they did.
Where you from?
Poland. I came from the Polish poor farmers in South Dakota that didn't have.
You talking about yourself, like, bro, nigga. Come on. If your great auntie, if your great granny ain't did it, nigga, somebody in that bloodline done. You him. But it was like, bro, it was y'all norm. And that's sad to say, but it was y'all norm, bro. Back then, you know, I like to feel like we've grown better as a people. Y'all, you feel me? So, and everything, it's been some time, not as long as time as motherfuckers like to make it seem, but, you know, it's been some time, and I feel like, you feel me, we done built barriers, and not built barriers, but broken down barriers, and, you know, put certain shit so where it's obviously not what it used to be, but, you know, it's still some shit up, you know, it's still some hidden shit up in this world, man. Not even hidden, it's just systematic, bro. It's just certain shit that's already in place from years ago that's still happening to niggas.
Have shit that came from Poland that didn't have shit, but also I don't believe in collectivism. I don't believe that. That would mean like if one black guy.
That's true. That's also true, Tommy. See, now you made me want to rebuttal, cause it's like I just tried to, you feel me? But then that's what they did to, you feel me? They did that to us so goddamn much. You gotta not do that, bro.
Guy in Pennsylvania did something, I'm gonna be like, oh well, you have to pay for the consequences. Someone that did something 200 years ago, right, just because you happen to look slightly like them, that is a dumb idea.
No, thank you, Master T. Thank you, Master T. How happy are you?
Tommy G makes a valid point, man. I forgot what he said. Collectivism. You know, that's a dangerous thing, and it's a very dangerous motherfucking thing to believe.
Master T. Master T. I don't want to do no more. Master T.
You feel good?
No.
Does that make you feel better when I'm a slave?
No, but when my
What
audience
does that say
watches,
about
they'll
you if
say,
you want me to be a slave? Master Chief.
to my audience
Yeah,
or to
Master
your
Chief.
audience?
Master
To your
Chief.
audience, I'm not having compassion. To my audience, it's like he's getting prepared to be a good slave.
Master Chief, I'm recruiting for the Black Israelites. Neither of us technically qualify, but I think we can make an exception. Would you like to join?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
We could join them and we could be on their side. Otherwise, they're going to enslave us, right? Would you enslave her too?
You're a Latino, right?
Yeah.
No, she's saved.
Oh, so she would be considered a Black
Yeah,
Israelite
she's one
too?
of us. Yeah, she's one.
I'm Latina, so that is part black.
Yeah,
He wants to enslave me.
He wants to.
Oh no. What the? Tommy G is bold, bro. I don't even. This would be so awkward for me, bro.
Enslave you?
What do you think about that?
I say God wants to enslave his people for what they did to our people.
No, it's not to forget.
I don't know, man.
Wants to be like us.
People have different beliefs and there's different beliefs.
Right. Because we're willing to suffer, to have pain. You are not. You should go home. You should go be with that one measly woman who's willing to be sexually deprived every day because she's married to you, and those children who are future drug addicts and.
What is going on with you, man? This nigga is motherfucking reflecting on him. Nigga, you are not taking your girl down. I'm sorry to say. You are not.
You should go be with them. You
said
shouldn't
you're
be out here
measly
with my
one
coat.
woman with my coat.
Do you think you can get my arms as big as yours?
I mean, I don't know. I might, we can see. I don't know. Give me 50. Like, he gonna serve. He gonna serve. It's like, he good to serve.
We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die. Ooh, we want no cowards in our camp, only let their colors.
He's not ready. Get him. Hold on.
No cowards in our camp, only let.
Once he aren't that prepared to die, he said, hold on, man. Shit, man. This shit getting serious.
Their colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die.
Go!
We want no cowards in our camp, and we let their colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, Let's go! Prepared to die. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, that'll let their colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die.
Yeah, my thing is this like, but where's, like, what is they doing for money? Or is this like a church type of thing where they have to donate to be in it as well? That's the one thing, because I'm just like, nigga, this is middle day. I don't know if this is on a weekend or a weekday, but y'all nigga, why ain't y'all here?
Let's go! No cowards in our camp, that'll let their colors fly.
She's terrified. Look, why does she open her mouth with disgust?
No cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die.
I don't qualify because of my non-black status. These are the. Do you want to join?
Of course not.
Why not?
Why not? Because I'm the same as you.
They want to enslave us. That would be restoring us to paradise.
Oh, okay.
Fellas, any interest?
See, you can't, because it's like, bro, he's saying it, but it was like wants and having and wanting to protect and fighting for the right to is totally different than wanting.
Interest in joining?
Nah, there's certain things where slavery still plays a part because we're all in the system. I feel like everybody's a number. We live in certain areas where in reality it's segregated. And I personally feel like there is slavery still.
I imagine Shabbat. I imagine.
Slap to it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Push up position. Begin.
They in the boogie down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You guys have been labeled as a hate group.
Yes, we have.
Are you a hate group?
It depends on who you ask, because we love blacks, Latinos, Haitians, Dominicans, Mexicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians.
Do you hate white people?
God hates white people.
Do you hate white people?
I can only hate white people because God hates white people.
So you do through the shield of God?
I do through my father. Like, I hate what...
Man, that is... it's just so trickery, because they was saying that same shit. They was saying that same shit. Like, a lot of that shit was through the name of God, bro. Nigga, all that, nigga, even, let's go to, like, the Roman ages. They was crucifying niggas, bro. Like, they was literally, nigga, back in the day, a lot of bad shit was done in the name of God because people interpret it in their way, and it's like, bro, you can't, if I interpret it this way and other people interpret it, and I make people believe and see what I see and hear what I hear, it's like, bro, this is our truth. We are living in our truth, bro. This is our truth. And it's just the rhetoric that you gotta, man. It's just a certain rhetoric, man.
What my father hates.
Sir, would you say you hate whites?
What I hate is the crimes that were committed against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's what I hate.
Do you hope that I'm enslaved one day?
Well, the Bible says that, the nations that, came up against the nation of Israel will have to serve out their punishment in due time. But, the Lord will make that determination.
How would you diagnose the current state of black America right now?
We got work to do, of course, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we out here. Commander General Yohana gave us the mission to go out here and bring our brothers and sisters out of this hell that we live in called America. As long as we do that, we got work to do.
If you could broadcast a message to every black man in America, what would you tell them?
To have brotherhood and sisterhood, come back to the laws of God, keep the commandments. That's what I would tell them.
Are you guys segregationists?
Segregationists, yeah. Why not?
Has it ever played out poorly in history, would you say?
White people are segregationists.
I don't know any. I literally don't know one white person that wants segregation. Here's the truth.
He's literally lying, though. He's probably not lying because he's probably around people who really don't believe that. But he's acting so naive and clueless to the fact of what is real and what has really happened. Like, these men right here and what they believe and shit, it's like, it's what they believe, and it's like, that's what they believe will happen and is going to happen. But these things have happened already, man. Like, you feel me? To an opposite race. My race, I am black, you see. And, I just don't like, I fuck with Tommy G, but I do feel like he is really being naive to certain things and not even, because every time she bring up, like, hold on, what did he just say? He said, oh, do you hate white people? He said, and then the black guy responded with, I hate the crimes that were done to the blacks and the other races. And he goes, what did he go right
I literally don't know one white person.
Hold on, what did he go right?
White people are segregationists. Segregationists. To God, keep the commandments.
Sorry, Chad. I just want to see what he went right into.
America. As long as we do that, we got work to do.
If you could broadcast a message to every...
Oh my God.
The Lord will make that we'll have to serve out their punishment. The Bible says that, the nations that, came up with...
Right here. This should be right here.
My father. Like, I hate what my father hates.
Sir, would you say you hate whites?
What I hate is the crimes that were committed against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's what I hate.
Do you hope that I'm enslaved one day?
Well, the Bible says that,
He said, do you hope that I'm enslaved? Like, but I want to see the part where he talked about that. Like, talk about that dialogue as well, Tommy. Like, I would enjoy this. Like, I'm already enjoying this because I fuck with you, Tommy, and I like everything that you're doing, what you've been doing, obviously. But it's like, dive deeper into that. Like, have that conversation and talk. You feel me? Like, when he said that, I was like, that's real shit, Tommy. And I know you don't, you feel me? You probably don't come from it and you don't Leave that, but don't be naive to the fact that that shit happened. There are racist people, and there's people with actual hate that have done that, who have acted on the hate to a tremendous degree for years. So don't discount that, Tommy. I mean, don't.
The nations that came up against the nation of Israel will have to serve out their punishment in due time. But the Lord, we doing. I mean, we got work to do, of course. You know what I'm saying, and that's why we out here. Commander General Yohana gave us the mission to go out here and bring our brothers and sisters out of this hell that we living in called America. As long as we do that, we got work to do.
If you could broadcast a message to every black man in America, what would you tell them?
To have brotherhood.
Let's go back to where we was at, Chad.
One white person that wants segregation. Here's the truth. In 2024, with access to the internet, if you hate another group because of the color of their skin, you're a fool. Sorry.
And what's the reason? It's not the color of their skin, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's their actions. It's what they do. If it was color of the skin, you heard me earlier say Bob Marley is white. You heard me earlier say we don't like Africans either for the very reason. When somebody commits crimes, you don't think about their color. You think about what they did to you.
Keegan, let me ask you something. In the 48 hours you've been around, have you been mistreated?
No.
Did we feed you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get some water?
Yeah.
We gave him some water.
Right.
We gave him some food. He came around. He gonna go home to his family. One white man came into a black church and nobody went home to their family. We are the most compassionate people on earth. And don't get it twisted. Keegan, I still want to see your nation burn. We gotta take care of us before we take care of someone else.
My question would be is, why do white people feel the need to be loved by black people?
I would say unity for everyone. I think we should all love each other. Every American, every human on earth, we should love each other. I think that's a pretty good
I
goal.
don't know if white motherfuckers want to be loved by black people. I don't even think they give a fuck. And to be honest, like I don't think a lot of black people care about being loved by whites, but you definitely have to censor yourself. Not even really censor yourself, but just to be honest, to a degree, you have to censor yourself. You got to do shit differently, talk different, because they automatically, you feel me? It's like an automatic judgment, though. It's like no matter what, like it's an automatic judgment. Like when I walk up on you, I'm already looking to you, nigga. I'm 6'3", nigga, 220, nigga, dark skin, nigga. That older white lady is scared, so that's why I do this. Hi. Hey. I'm just trying to shop right here. You know, I get laundry soap too and shit. You know, I wash my clothes and shit too. You know, so it's just like, bro, it's just like, you got to do that. Or, hi, hello, yeah, my name is Antoine and I am here I'm trying to make an appointment. You know that shit. So it's just certain shit, man, that we can't deny or disagree with.
If I loved you, how would it even really improve the average black person?
Listen, I'm not the one standing in Times Square yelling they hate white people, so that's why I'm asking about it.
If we scream love, how would it help?
The world would be a better place if we loved each other more.
Hey, I did want you to ask my general, my leader, if you had a couple questions.
Yes. Hello, General.
If I could, this is Commander General Yohana. This is the leader of ISUBK, the organization that I'm in. This is Tommy that came to do a documentary, and of course I wanted to bring him to you, sir, to ask you a couple questions. I don't know what he's gonna ask you.
Yeah,
but I just
it's all fine. It's all good.
What's your mission? What are you about?
I'm about the kingdom of heaven, where black people rule instead of white. And we get to do all the wonderful things that white people did to us, we get to do it to them.
Such as?
You tell me. What have white people done to black people?
I mean, what time period are we talking?
Any time period.
Recently?
Any time period.
Yeah, I gave a guy like a handshake and a hug yesterday, so maybe that qualifies?
Could qualify.
Individualism. He ain't say what Tommy G did, and I'm not coming at Tommy, and I'm not on. I'm looking at this through an objective lens because I agree with certain things that Tommy's saying, and I agree with certain things that the Black Israelites are saying. The Israelites are saying. You know. So it's just like, bro, it's just, man, because I see what Tommy's saying, I see what they saying. It's just like shit, man. It's treacherous, bro.
Possibly. What?
It's kind of like street shit. It's like everybody who's not in the streets wants the street people to not be street no more because it's dangerous and nigga, y'all niggas affect certain shit. Nigga come through, shoot some shit up. But nigga, when it's already trauma and hurt and pain, a nigga don't want to, nigga, we ain't, nigga, they said that get back a motherfucker. Niggas want that get back. Niggas be wanting that get back. Because it was a whole lot of getting done.
What else? Let's talk about the bad things that you did, though.
Are we talking about slavery?
Oh, are you talking about slavery? Are you mentioning slavery as one thing?
I feel like that's a key subject around here.
I agree with you. Slavery is one. You gobbled up the world, and we seek Christ's kingdom for a day that our roles reverse. The scriptures say this, that let the saints sing aloud on their bed with a two-edged sword in their hand to bring their kings into fetters of iron. So we seek the day that the changing of the guard comes.
See, we seek the Lord for our revenge. Right. People harm us and do evil things to us. That happens. But we know how to get them back. We know just how to get revenge on people. And then
I feel like, man, really, like, just aside from this this whole video as a side, like, I think, you know, us as a black people, like, bro, we could really, like, bro, you know, we divided, and it was shit that divided us and all types of shit, you know. We got that crabs in the barrel mentality, especially when you poor. You know, most of us poor. Like, you know, like, nigga, I'm talking shit about you because you don't got Jordans on, but nigga, we both on food stamps. Nigga, we both on food stamps. Nigga, mom's still on Section 8. My mom's never had Section 8, but bro, nigga, broski mom had Section 8, and nigga, because there wasn't no Section 8, nigga, it was struggles sometimes, nigga. It got to a point, nigga, you can't get them J's no more, nigga. You not getting McDonald's every day. If you get some McDonald's, it's like, you know. And me personally, I really feel like, bro, I didn't have it as bad as some others had it. Because when you think you got it bad, it's some really person that's really out here doing bad, like struggling for real. You know, we struggle for sure. And you know, and I think you'll say that we struggled. It's like I never not had nowhere to sleep, you know. I never not had a meal. I might have not had a lot of the food that I wanted. You feel me? But there was something to eat. May not be enough to get your food one day. But this was like, bro, it's just like, let me go back to my point, bro. Listen, we need to motherfucking unite and do better as just a people as a whole, bro. So, you know, that's just what we knew, what we need to do. We got a whole lot of individualism going on, and nigga, if we came together like how it used to be before a lot of shit, you know, we could do better as a people and just really thrive, you know, because we got the money. Nigga, look up the black income in America, nigga. We definitely got the money to have our own shit and do our own shit. So it's just a matter of putting that shit together. But you know, it's just a lot of shit that was in place to make us feel like we wasn't even the right source to go to. You know, nigga, you hear them say, nigga, hey man, you can't do no business with no nigga, man. You know, a nigga will steal from you and help you look for it. Help you look for it. And a lot of this shit goes, bro, it's deep from back, bro. It's deeper than what it really seemed today, but it's deep shit going on in our community. And we need to break through that shit and get better, bro. Because once we do that, bro, we already influence. But it's time to do more than influence now. Like, we influence, but we have to be able to influence and have power. Like, bro, influence and power. You know, a lot of influence, but we really don't got no power. Unless we only, when we all unite, we got power. But that's once in there. That's a march and a riot, and then there's nothing else. That's a march and a riot, but the whole world see it. Cause when we go up, and the whole world gonna know. But after we go up, we do, nigga, we chill. We felt like, nigga, we kicked in the mall and got the J's. That was the mission. That wasn't the mission, goofy ass. You dumbass. That wasn't the fucking mission, goofy.
We believe in revenge. We believe in revenge. We believe in justice. The difference is we know how to actually get it done.
There was a movie, 12 Years a Slave, but it sounds like you're asking for 2,000 years a slave.
Well, I'm asking for whatever God wants. And God wants you to serve twice what we serve.
You honestly believe that God wants slavery?
Can I show it to you?
Sure.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
And you're familiar with the Bible, right? So you know this is John the Revelator seeing a vision. And God is giving him a message. And he's saying for God's people to come out of her. You know who the her is? The her is the whore of Babylon. The empire that brought in all the Babylonian witchcraft of the ancient Babylonian empire. That empire is America and the European world.
You may not be partakers of her sins.
See what God said? We got to not be partakers of your sins. Like, you see how?
Where is that your?
Partakers of her sins.
And her sins
is the daughter of Babylon. Right.
And that you're connecting to white people somehow.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though this was written 2,000 years before America became
That's
real.
the beauty of prophecy.
And that you receive not of her plague.
And that you receive not of her plague. Meaning this daughter of Babylon, this her that he's talking about, is about to be plagued horribly in this earth.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Because her sins, the evils that have been done by this empire, called her in Revelation, have reached all the way to heaven, meaning God sees them and God is angry at them and God wants to do something about them.
And God had remembered her iniquities.
And he's remembered all the things that she's done over time.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
This is important. He said, reward her, the her, even as she rewarded you. How did she reward us? She rewarded us with what you brought out. One thing was slavery.
You believe that's a reward?
That's why he's saying reward her even as she rewarded you.
It says, and double unto her, double according to her works.
According to her works, give her twice as much.
I think if you were to look at that text,
right,
it sounds like if someone gave you and rewarded you with something, to be more generous, twice as generous with it. That's a very positive, nice, community-driven quote. And instead, you guys, I would say you guys are very similar to the Ku Klux Klan, which is you've taken obscure texts and warped them into ways that create hate.
What seminary school did you go to?
The School of Rationality.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Because I went to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge and received my PhD in the knowledge of the truth. See, that's the problem with the white.
Tommy G, they gonna whoop your ass, Tommy.
The white man has gotten so good at just saying stuff and people believe it that he just says shit like, and everybody like.
Who came up with this interpretation?
Who came up with this? Great scholars who
before you.
Oh, before me. I did everything you hear me say. I created none of it. This is not created by me.
Would you say you're a happy man?
I would say that I cannot stop being happy. There's nothing greater than to have your eyes open to the real world that you live in. It's not a personal thing with you. I don't know you. I don't hate you because you're white. I don't look at you like, oh, he's a white man. I don't look at any of that. But your people have committed crime. I mean, global crimes. And here's the thing. Our people have been taught that even though you've done these crimes, we should think, like you said, practical, not think how God said. You should be punished, shouldn't you? No. For the things, I mean, your people, for the things that your people have done, shouldn't they be punished for it?
I don't believe in collective guilt from 200 years ago.
You don't believe in
I think
collective
it's a terrible
guilt?
idea, and if you look at it in practice and history, it's a very bad idea.
Let's say it's a bad idea.
They do it in North Korea. I don't know if you want to move there, but it's pretty bad.
Let's say it's a bad idea. Is it just?
No.
What's wrong with punishing a man for
something
what he
you
did?
didn't do? I'm gonna punish you because someone in your family did it. That's a bad idea, isn't it?
You just did it the other day. You just locked up some guy.
Who's me? I didn't lock up
meaning your
anybody.
people. You're a part of your people, aren't you? You are
It's
an
not
American,
like
aren't
that, though.
It's not. You're
not-
like not really American, or
I'm a total American. I love America.
Okay.
But it's not like all white people are on some similar page of like, what are we doing next today? Like, why are you so obsessed with punishing a white guy?
You know why?
Why not just live your whole life
You
to
know
the
why?
best?
You know why?
Yeah.
Because I lived my whole life watching white people punish black people. I spent my entire life watching all of my friends be dragged out of cars, beat up by cops, assaulted.
And this is real, bruh. Come on, man. Like, as a black dude, an American black dude, me, great granny from the South. It's just like, bro, me personally, I have not experienced this. I'm from California. Me personally, I have not really experienced to this degree. You hear minor shit. You see minor shit. You see how, some people could move. But for the majority of my life and most of my experience with the whites, it's been peaceful. It's been cool. But then, you see what has happened and what was done, and it was like no remorse. And then it was like, if I see you, me, this white dude, see you, little black dude walking, boy, I could beat your ass. Especially back then. I'm talking about from nigga back then. Nigga, I could whoop your ass. Damn, nigga, kill you. Nigga, you could even take me to jail for it. You know what the judge gonna say. You know what the jury gonna say. You know what the prosecutor gonna say. Man, I'm innocent, man. That black boy had to have did something. Not even had to have did something, boy. He just innocent. Boy, we ain't finna try you. You think we finna try him? You think we gonna try me? Like, boy, read some stories, man. It was really treacherous out here. So we can't neglect that. It was really treacherous out here for us. Even after slavery. Wait. Them boys would come, nigga, them boys would come through with nigga on 10. Killing, slaying, rape, grape. Come on, man. That's real, man. You gotta, we gotta make sure we see that. Make sure we see that and acknowledge that so we can move forward. I don't feel like it's really, like, it's definitely been knowledge that you can't exclude it, but it's like pushed to the side of a lot. Like, until the 60s is when, niggas could go to school in white neighborhoods and nigga not have sundown times and all that shit, which there still are. But bro, you think just because in the 60s that's when it was put in the law? Nigga, that shit didn't, them boys, that shit didn't really start doing shit to the 80s, and then the 80s hit, they hit our ass with the crack, nigga. The food stamp. It was some real shit, bruh.
By white cops. Murdered. Show me a black area where there's no white people.
Milwaukee. Milwaukee's one of the most segregated cities in the country. Yeah.
When you go to the black side of Milwaukee,
yeah,
who owns the real estate there?
Mostly like Indian and Arab guys.
Indian and Arab guys.
Yeah.
So not black people.
Some, but not a lot.
It's the black people, but they don't own all of it.
Correct.
Who owns the utility?
We Energies, the utility company.
Which is who?
I wouldn't say that's white people.
No,
If you want to be rich, you cannot decide to be rich like our oppressor, the so-called white man, decides to be rich. What will the white man do to be rich? Anything. He has no morals. He has no code of conduct. The ends justify the means when it comes to the so-called white man. He'll poison the entire planet Earth. He'll make Facebook addictive simply so that he can make more money.
Why don't you start a company?
Here's the amazing part about starting a company.
Yeah, like anyone can do it. Literally anyone around the world can come to America and start
starting a black company is a beautiful thing. Yes. Here's the problem with it. Your people, being the monsters that they are, will destroy it.
You feel like you're kind of using some excuses to not just advance your own life?
I'm using the recent history.
You don't know any black millionaires that are doing really good for themselves?
There are black billionaires in America. Can they help black people? What happened to Kanye West?
Because he spoke out against Jewish
folks. So you can help black people if you shut your goddamn mouth. Is that what you're saying? See, I thought we was equal, see?
We are.
I thought it was equality, you know what I mean?
I think we're in agreement, and most people on the planet are, that what black Americans went through in slavery, and slavery all around the world, was an abomination, one of the worst things that humans have ever done to each other. But where we differ is I happen to believe it shouldn't be repeated.
But you do believe...
And that's true. Like, you know, it was definitely one of the most horrendous crimes of the entire planet of human civilization. But right now, man, like, you know, I feel like if people really motherfucker just came together and be on some real shit, not that fake shit, not that fake shit, like not that fakeness. Don't come with it because it's popular. Like, you see all them, you remember when the Black Lives Matter shit was going on? It was a whole lot of, you know, shit become a trend. And when it's not a trend, you don't hear none of that shit no more. So it's just like, bro, if we could really mean the shit, you know, we can mean the shit. Just mean the shit.
It should be fixed, correct?
Of course, I feel like it has been. Yeah.
Well, you believe it has been fixed. We don't. Now, here's the thing. If that's the case, no problem. Why not give us, the slaves, the choice? What if you turned around and said, you know what? We'll give you the portion of the United States that you built and worked for percentage-wise, and we'll let you start your nation. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about black people saying, you know what? We want 5 states in the United States to make our own country. Would that be wrong?
Should we just divide it by population? The Chinese are 3% of the United States.
But
you guys get
the Chinese didn't suffer slavery like us. Don't mix us with the Chinese. The Chinese didn't have chains on them and brought over here in cargo ships. See? That's a white man thing.
There's a possibility that we might have a second black president in a couple months. What do you think about that?
I didn't know there was a black president on the ballot. Who are you talking about?
Some might say Kamala Harris would be the...
Some might say that. What does Black America say?
What does Black America say?
Black America says that Kamala Harris's mother is an East Indian. Kamala Harris's father's father is a white slave owner.
That's right.
Kamala Harris's father, who's a Marxist and a communist, is who taught Kamala Harris. If you're going to put a black person in the White House, don't shame us by giving us somebody who's really of another identity and just has dark skin. Barack Obama was another example.
But we thought Obama was going to be Jesus. And when Obama got in office, he legalized same-sex marriage. Now all you see is gays just running around when every gay person has been molested. And that's what made them gay. Nobody is born gay. Life makes you gay. The pressure that does that makes you gay. You don't believe me? Saucy Santana just came out with a book. And Saucy Santana is a gay rapper, a popular gay rapper. And then he wrote his book that said he was passed around from house to house by his cousins. And that's what made him gay.
Barack Obama was not black?
Hold on a second. Barack Obama was definitely not black. His mother was white and his father was from Africa. An African nation, by the way.
Barack Obama was not black.
You know what it means to be black?
What does it mean to be black?
It means that you are part of the slaves who came over here in cargo slave ships, who were put into slavery, came out of slavery, you understand? Came out of slavery, and then turned around and began to be a part of society. We don't consider some dark-skinned person from India or from somewhere else to be black.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, General. One more question. If you could broadcast a message to every black man in America, what would you say?
Separate from white people quickly, because they're going to drag you into the Third World War and destroy your lives further.
Would you recommend any black people join the military?
I would recommend that all blacks and Latinos leave the military. We fought in all of your war. Have we even gotten a level playing field in which to prosper on? We have not. So why should we now go and die in another war, and the greatest of wars, for you to acquire more land, for you to steal the Palestinians' oil, for you to steal Lebanon's oil? Why should we die for that?
Hey, Daddy, can we start another war and take Yemen, please? Okay, thank you. All right, I'll see you for crumpets this afternoon. All right.
Tommy, be safe, nigga.
Bye.
Like, why should we?
Hey,
die
don't
for
season
that?
the chicken when I get home for dinner, Dad. All right, bye-bye.
It was good talking to you.
Pleasure. Honestly, to be invited here and hang out with you guys, I think you guys are fascinating. I like the organization. I think the discipline, the exercise, the togetherness, I think I'm a really big fan of. The whole like enslaving white people part, I feel like if you forgot that, I feel like you'd get a lot more members and that you'd be a very powerful movement.
For all that's done to black people by white people over the years, could you really respect us if we loved the people that did all this to us?
You know how I think the biggest fuck you could give to white people if you feel that way is to fucking go out, start a ton of businesses, acquire real estate together, acquire assets, acquire corporations, build it, and then you'll have true power.
How do you know we have?
And that's what I was saying a little earlier, bro. Like that will really kick down the system. Cause the money, like we got the money, but if we organize the money and have shit where we utilize the money for different schools, you know, different shit like that, bro. You know, we could be we could be a standalone as a people and merge as a collective to be better as a whole. Once we could be better as people, then we could join as a whole and just be all great, man. And be what America says it is.
Haven't done that already.
Do you?
Have we?
I would guess because
we would never tell a white man.
I would tell. What do you mean? I would tell every most.
No, but listen, man. To be real, you know, this was a good video. You know, there's great points and great things to dive deep into and talk about from both sides, Tommy G sides and the Black Israelite side. You know, so just dive in and, you know, do your own research and see what type of outcome you think of. And yeah, man, it's your own prerogative, man.
Most people don't. Okay.
I really feel like just each people better as a whole, as an identity of people, boom. And then when we join it to make the great America that everybody, you know, that's what it's, you know, that's our slogan, that we can really be that. You know, everybody can be standalone, but then we come together for the whole. You know, and I feel like we are going in that path, and just certain shit needs to align better so we can really further.
The cool thing about this life is you can choose what to believe in, you can choose what to invest your time in, and I think people are fascinated. We have all sorts of beliefs around the world, and this is one of them. This was a look inside the Black Israelites. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Tommy G. Great Tommy G vid, man. Tommy G does great videos, great conversations, man. Great things to talk about and dive deep into, man. So, Tommy G. Tommy G was definitely good on that motherfucker right there.